I've heard it said, people will only believe things they truly want to believe. And if love is blind, I could never see you.
Here I am again. So, Lord Baldwin and 13 Cowboys. I wanted to give you an update on certain things, like we're still really close. In the interim, I've been doing recordings out in my garage. Let's take a look at this here. This will tell you a little bit about my garage. Well, okay, so I've gone ahead and reversed this. So you can see here, I put this little studio here together. There's my keyboard. There's harmonicas. There's a light that I left on for 2 days, so I'm not turning off the light. And I've got these Yamaha. This is a PA system that I got at Music 6000 a couple of years ago. And oh, there's my Fender guitar. Now, the reason I have this here is so that I could perform the phone here. And the way that this works is I have to do it portrait instead of landscape. And so now you see what I'm working with here. That's kind of fun, isn't it? I don't normally go out there until about 10:30 at night because that's a good time. It's quiet. So it is what it is, and I was doing it to have fun, and I did have fun, and I'm still having fun. So this is the results of that. So the first one is, of course, a working man. A working man was done for and in behalf of, I would say, my brother Ray more than myself, because it really epitomizes his life being in construction all these years. The cowboy for this song, A Working Man, is Waylon Jennings. I can still envision him pulling out his electric guitar and just plodding through this song, and he would have owned this. It would have been a great song for him, but I digress. So the first one here is A Working Man.
I like breakfast at dawn. I crank out the truck, and in a rush I am gone. Work's cut out for me, lots of plans are set. And what the foreman wants is what the foreman gets. For a person off the street, this work is kinda tough. But I ain't complaining, I get paid well enough. Still there's times I wish I hadn't gone this way, and maybe use my head and not my back for my pay. I'm a working man in a working class. I get up early and I step on the gas, and I work real hard. I do the best I can, and people know me to be a working man. Didn't want to waste time. I let fast money sway my judgment of life. So I came to construction. I left my school life behind. But now I'm stuck in the same old grind. I got a obligations to meet. So I'll be out there in that hot summer heat. Work gets hard, and it hurts now and then. And I'm working twice as hard to keep up with the younger man. I'm a working man in a working class. I get up early and I step on the gas and I work real hard. I do the best I can, and people see me, people judge me to be a working man. Building houses and apartments to the sky. In a way, it's the same. I'm gonna work until I die. And what future is ahead with nothing saved from behind? If I bust my back, I'll only end up on L&I, or get laid off every time the industry falls, and live on unemployment till the boss man calls. I'm a working man in a working class. I get up early and I step on the gas, and I work real hard. I do the best I can, and people know me. People judge me. Hey, people know me to be a working man. A working man. That takes it out of you. Thanks.
Okay. This next song is On the Open Range. It's a favorite of my friend Terry Springer. It's for the number 9 Cowboy. And that would be Neil Young. I really feel like this is something that embodies the kind of music that Neil Young does or has done in the past. So, without further ado, let's see Lord Baldwin do this one.
And Young.
Okay, all right. So this next one here is for the number one cowboy. I got a plane going over. Sorry about that. Number one cowboy, and that would be Elvis Presley. I was writing this song back in 1971, 72. And I had borrowed Diane's black and white television. It was a little portable. And I brought it over to my little apartment, and I was watching the Elvis Presley comeback. It was 1968 Elvis Presley comeback. They were showing it again on, I don't remember what station. But anyway, so there it was. And I was thinking, you know what? This song, Lonely Too Long, which is kind of like a rockabilly song, this could easily be done by Elvis. And so I never could get close enough to Elvis to get this to him. But I think if you listen to the way that this turns out, you can kind of hear the Elvis inflections. I don't do it in the song, but I could. I mean, stolen around. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it my way. But, you know, because everybody, if they're going to be using my songs, they're not going to do it my way. They're going to do it their way, because that's the way songwriting is. But anyway, so here you go. Lonely Too Long. Check it out.
Stalling around, trying to take up your time. I'm just waiting around, sign for you to make up your mind. And I've been living life wrong, all alone and empty without you. And I've been lonely too long, singing this song of the blues. I'm not breaking my stride until I finally ride on your train. And I won't leave you alone till you come home again. Got this feeling so strong, I'll never know what a woman could put me through. And I've been lonely too long, singing this song of the blues. Got this feeling so strong, I never know what a woman can put me through. And I've been lonely too long, singing this song of the blues. No, I'm not stalling around, trying to take up your time. I'm just waiting around, it's time for you to make up your mind. Please, honey, 'cause I've been living life wrong, all alone and empty without you. And I've been lonely too long, singing this song of the blues. Said I've been lonely too long, singing this song of the blues. You got it there, right? Okay, well.
Next song is The Geezer. And I wrote The Geezer. It's really about me. I mean, you know, I'm a quirky kind of guy, and I know it. And I know that. And also, I just got to the point where I didn't want to deal with all that bureaucracy anymore. I didn't want to deal with all these rules and regulations, needless rules and regulations, and I didn't want to deal with people who thought that they had something that would force me to uh, fall under their rule. After I got retired, I became a little bit more invisible, and after becoming invisible, I began to see things a little bit differently. And I wrote this song about the fact that, well, I think the words and everything will speak for themselves. Meanwhile, this song was for James Taylor, and I'm thinking James Taylor is the number 12 Cowboy, a geezer. He can even just speak it the way that he can inflect it. He'll have a winner. Anyways, tell me what you think.
Yes, indeed, it appears that he has arrived. Somewhat of an eccentric, an unpleasant man, who at times looks odd or acts strangely, winging it per se with his uncertain game plan. Aware of the subtle whisperings as he works the room, looking slightly bored, still they're all being ignored by the geezer. Oh yeah, he can be tactfully affable at times, but he can be equally rude, contrary just the same. Ill-disposed, he's averse to sudden changes, but adaptable to make the deal when there's no other way. He kicks and screams as he's dragged through bureaucracy. They love being unfair, annoying and poking the bear, poking the geezer. Oh yeah, he is a bit of an embarrassment to some that don't know him as well as some who do. But the secret to the good life is to be who he is, in what life he has been given to travel through, slightly tripping over pointless formality, creating chaos in his path to see how they react to the geezer. Some say they think he's morally dubious, that he's from a low social class on the climb. They may be right, but he's not letting on or getting upset over what people said about him all the time. After all, space and time, the universe is changing. Reality has no real fix, and it's always playing tricks on the geezer. He offers no apologies for his offenses. After all, he's just an old guy in your peripheral view passing by. He's on the last verse of his song. You won't be bothered for too long by the geezer.
What do you think? At the end of 2022, I wrote and recorded this song, Stringing Me Along. I felt from its inception, this should be another Bonnie Raitt song. I say another because I've written a couple other songs for him too, but I just really thought that this should be hers. And Bonnie Raitt is the number 5 Cowboy. I think that this song, Stringing Me Along, also, it put me in a position where I felt like I was going to need to showcase this song with other songs that I'd written for other songwriters, other performers out there. And hence the beginning of 13 Cowboys was because of this one song. So thank you, Bonnie. But okay, so Stringing Me Along. Let's see what you think. Let's do this. Well, I'm wondering, she's stringing me along as I move forward with a hope and prayer. And when she wants someone to be with her, then she'll be wanting me to be the one with her there. And I know all about the rumors of another, and who it might be that does or doesn't belong. But for now, I'm riding this wave out to the end, while I'm wondering if she's stringing me along. Stringing me along. Kind of feels like she's stringing me along, with her working the old promise and stall, giving me too many false hopes and excuses to justify the deals she's making behind the walls. Hey, still I'm choosing to believe that maybe, just maybe, our love may grow to be strong. So for now, I'm warily walking the line, as it kind of feels like she's stringing me along. Stringing me along. Well, it looks like she's stringing me along. Call me crazy, but there's something in the air that feels like betrayal is on the horizon. And I'm not being too honest enough with myself enough to care. Yes, it's tiring dealing with the charade that I let go on and on for far too long. It's obvious I'm a fool that is blinded to the truth. It kind of looks like she's stringing me along. Stringing me Yeah. Hey, there you go.